Welcome to Solo and Smart. My name is Carol Marock at carolmarock.com. I'm a former family caregiver and the founder of the Elder Orphan Facebook group. Now, Solo and Smart here on YouTube is the must-see channel for solo agers. And the tips are based on my upcoming book, Solo and Smart, which will be out in bookstores soon. Next year. So just stay tuned. I'll let you know when it's published. So if you are at risk of aging alone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll receive the latest tips on how to create and plan for a better future. One that keeps you safe, independent, and supported throughout the years to come. And today's tip is prepare the mind to plan for the top 4 challenges. And the top 4 challenges, like we discussed in the last video, are health, home, support and connection, as well as having enough money. So to plan for the future and to get what you want, it really demands a change of heart, a commitment to self, and a shift in mindset. Other strengths like self-regulation and self-control attribute to taking responsibility and action. So once we change our attitude, and it's much easier to understand what we need and figure out how to get it. So we begin by preparing the mind, and we do that through managing stress. That is where we start, is manage stress, because research tells us that the biggest stumbling blocks to planning is decision fatigue, which leads to planning aversion. And what that means is that we believe it's like we're allergic to doing something that requires analysis and investigation. It's like, ooh, right? I just don't want to do it. And the reason why we don't want to do it is because, think about it. If you're out all day, or if you're working, or perhaps you're just working on projects, running to the doctor, running and making appointments, running errands, you're probably very exhausted by the time you get home. And the last thing you want to do is turn on the brain and start thinking ahead and thinking about the future years, right? Well, you probably want to rather turn off the mind and sit in front of the TV, right? I think we all feel that way at times. That's why it's so important to learn to manage our stress, because planning is a thought process, and it does require mental effort and a cognitive capacity unencumbered by stress. So grab a pen and a notebook if you wish, and jot down these tips. These tips are the first place to start when you're starting to think, or at least starting to kind of check in on yourself, on how you're feeling, and because you're starting to manage your stress. The Mayo Clinic, they have a guide. It's called A Guide to Stress-Free Living. And it tells us the key points to remember about stress and how the mind works. For example, number 1, the mind selectively attends to threat, pleasure, and novelty. And threat, by far, is the predominant focus. The majority of modern threats are inner emotional battles that we have inside of us. And the mind is innately restless and irrational. So what I suggest, and this is something I've done, I've created a mantra to kind of help me regroup when I'm feeling like I can't focus, I'm going too fast, I'm feeling kind of jittery inside. I have a mantra that I will share with you, and feel free to use it if you wish, or you can definitely search online and find one that really resonates with you. But the one I say to myself is, I release all limiting beliefs about who I am and what I deserve in my life. And I deny the effects of my past. And I just take several deep breaths and let it all go. So, thank you for joining me on Solo and Smart. And be sure to follow me at CareBuzz on Twitter and at carolmarrock.com on Facebook and Carol Marrock on LinkedIn. And subscribe to this YouTube channel below, and you will receive all my updates in your email. And I will see you next time. Thank you.